Let's look at some problems that involve the slope-intercept form of equations and try and pick out both the slope and the y-intercept. First one up here, I'll tell you what, let's take these one at a time so we don't kill your eyes. So first one up here is y equals 5x minus 2. Now let's remember the equation that we're looking at is y equals mx plus b, and m is our slope and b is our y-intercept. I'm going to actually, let's make this whole thing bold so that we can see it really well, no matter where we are on the page. There we go. Okay, so if I'm going to grab this, I'm going to put it right underneath my equation there. Maybe that helps us see it. So what is my slope? What is m? Well, if you said, hey, when you line it up like that, it's easy to see. Yeah, m is 5. And then what is my y-intercept? Again, remember b is the y-intercepts where it crosses the y-axis, and that is -2. Okay, let's try another one. I'm going to grab my equation. I'll put it right underneath this one. Now here's something strange. I have a fraction where the m is supposed to be. That's okay. Remember, slope is rise over run. So that fraction right there tells me that my line goes up 4 units and then right 7 units. So it is perfectly acceptable to have a fraction for a slope. In fact, it often happens. So for our slope, we would say it's simply 4/7. And our y-intercept, where it crosses the y-axis, is at 5, +5. Okay, I'm going to let you pause the video. I want you guys to try this one. Then turn the video back on and check and see if you're right. Okay, what did you get for a slope? Did you get -3? Yes, it can be a negative number. We've seen that. It means that it goes down first and then goes to the right. And our y-intercept is also negative, and it's a weird fraction. It's 1/3. Actually, it's not a weird fraction. That's a pretty normal fraction. But it can certainly cross. It's something less than a perfect integer. It can cross anywhere on the y-axis that it wants. Okay, let's take a look at another one. We're going to write some equations. We're going to go the other way now. Now I'm going to give you the slope and the y-intercept, and I want you to come up with the equation. So let's remember again, if you haven't got it memorized, this is a great time to type it out again. Y equals, or write it out, I guess you guys are writing while I'm typing. Y equals mx plus b. So there is our form of our line. Now, here's our slope, 1/4. Here's our y-intercept, 7. Remember, slope goes in for m, y-intercept goes in for b. So go ahead and write the equation of the line, pause the video, write it down, and then check it. Did you get y equals 1/4 x plus 7? If you did, congratulations, you've got this thing figured out. Let's do a couple more just to seal the deal. How about slope is -5 and the y-intercept is 3? I'm going to grab my equation of my line, pull it right down here for reference. Pause the video, write it down, check your answer. Did you get y equals -5x plus 3? If you did it correctly. One more. Pause the video, write down your answer, then check it with me. And for the last one, did you get y equals -3/2 x minus 1? This is a strange one because your slope is negative and it's an improper fraction. It means you're going up 3 and then to the right 2. Actually, nope, I lied. Look at this. You're going down 3. Whoa, take a look. Negative slope means you're going down 3 and then to the right 2. And it's crossing at -1. So lines can do strange things. That's okay. We're going to write now equations for lines. Now here's a graph. And in order to write the equation for a line, hey, guess what equation I need? Go ahead and write it on your paper while I type it out. Y equals mx plus b. There's the one that we use all the time. Oops. Helps if you can actually get the thing. There it is. Okay. Put it somewhere where we can see it. There. We can see it there. Okay, so I need to find my slope and I need to find my y-intercept if I'm going to write my equation. Well, let's take a look. We always read slope from left to right, just like you read a book. So that's how you read a line. So the first dot we come to is here. I need to go up and then to the right to get to my slope. So I go up 1, 2, 3, and then to the right 1, 2, 3, 4. So my slope is 3/4, and my y-intercept, I should probably write that in there, sorry. Those of you taking notes are probably like, why isn't she writing that down? Okay, let's write it down. So our slope is 3/4, and it's positive because I went up and then over. Y-intercept, well, we're actually going to use this dot right here, and it crosses the y-axis. See, here's our y-axis right here. It crosses at -5, so I'm going to go ahead and use -5. And then I just fill that in. So my slope goes in for M, my y-intercept goes in for B, and I have y equals 3/4 x minus 5. Let's try one more. Here's the picture, and I want you first to find the slope and the y-intercept. So go ahead, take a minute. I'm just sitting here talking to myself while I'm letting you guys work. I think I'm going to use this dot here and this dot here. So now what is my slope? I'm not going to go up and over. I have to go down and over to find my line. When I have to go down and over, that gives me a negative out in front. I'm going to go down 1 unit and then right 2 units. So my slope is -1/2. My y-intercept, where it crosses the y-axis, remember that's your y-axis, is right there. So my y-intercept will be a +2. Now you guys can go ahead and fill that into the equation there. And we can steal our equation, slide it over here so we can line it up. Y equals -1/2 x plus 2.